I'm Lucas-Volger. I'm the author of the cookbooks Vegetarian Entrees That Won't Leave You Hungry and Veggie-burgers Every Which Way. Whether you are a strict vegetarian or if you just want to try it out 1 or 2 nights a week, I've got a recipe today for you that is easy, that is wholesome and nutritious, that's tasty, and that you can make from ingredients you probably already have in your fridge. Today, let's make a veggie burger. A good veggie burger should taste like vegetables. It should also have a perfect texture. If it's too wet, it squeezes out the other side of the bun. If it's too dry, it crumbles as you eat it. Today's veggie burger is a mushroom burger with barley. This is one of my favorites to eat in the fall. It's based on the soup that you've probably eaten before, mushroom and barley soup. It's got a bunch of bold, earthy mushroom flavor, and it comes together in something that's almost meaty. This is a very easy burger. It only has a couple of ingredients. We've got some mushrooms. I use a combination of mushrooms. There's cremini, some shiitake, and a portobello mushroom. Then we've got some cooked barley. And then I have here a potato. I've used a Yukon Gold potato, and I've steamed it. You could also boil it, or you could roast it, or you could microwave it. Any way you want to cook it. It works, I've found, as a terrific binder in vegan veggie burgers because it gives a great flavor. First off, I'm going to slice my mushrooms. I am going to use my food processor to do this, but if you don't have one, you can just do it by hand. Now we're going to saute the mushrooms in a little bit of olive oil. And add the thyme. You'll notice when you first add sliced mushrooms to a hot pan to saute them, they soak up all the olive oil or the butter that you're cooking them in. Then, a few minutes later, they'll release all of the water that they have. Then, all that water dries up in the pan, and that's when I know the mushrooms are cooked. Okay, once the mushrooms are cooked, deglaze the pan with a little bit of balsamic vinegar. Now that the mushrooms are cooked, I'm going to add them back to the food processor. Then I'm going to mash the cooked potato in a bowl and combine everything together. Now that the mixture is finished, I'm going to shape the burgers. I like to use my hands to do this. You'll get about 4 or 5 burgers out of this recipe. The best way I've found to cook a veggie burger is to use both the stovetop and the oven. So we're going to pan-sear the veggie burgers on the stovetop, just until browned on the top and the bottom, and then we're going to move the pan to the oven to finish cooking completely. There we go. One of my favorite ways to jazz up a veggie burger is to go crazy with the condiments. You might want to use a yogurt sauce with some curry powder mixed in, or some caramelized onions, or roasted garlic that's been pounded into a paste. For this burger, I recommend a nice spread of your favorite homemade pesto, and then some avocado. Okay, here we go with my mushroom burger with barley. Wow, that's really good. The balsamic vinegar brings out the sweetness and everything, and then the barley and the mushrooms make for a really nice, almost meaty texture. Thanks for watching. I'm Lucas-Volger. This is Vegetarian Tonight.